right, well, imagine experiencing one of the most traumatic events of your life and feeling like you have nowhere to turn for help.
Now, that is the reality for many sexual assault survivors in New York City, despite a statewide Bill of Rights that entitles everyone to an advocate in the hospital and follow-up care. Pix 11's Katie Corrado joins us now with more on a push for better care, especially in the Bronx. Katie.
Shirley, Corey, April is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and Bronx District Attorney is pushing for more resources for survivors. She says that many don't receive the help that they need to heal.
The number of rapes in the Bronx has skyrocketed. We leave the city. So therefore, how can we, again, be so under-resourced?
The math doesn't add up for Bronx DA Darcel Clark. According to NYPD crime statistics, the borough accounts for roughly 25% of all reported rape cases so far in 2024. But the Bronx has 0 hospital-based, state-accredited rape crisis centers.
Manhattan has 6 of them. All right now we have is one that's community-based in Kingsbridge Heights. Not everybody can get this.
Rape crisis centers provide access to advocates, trained safe examiners, and long-term trauma support. Standard hospital care generally attends to physical needs and offers referrals for counseling. Clark is calling on New York City Health and Hospitals to establish rape crisis centers in the borough's public hospitals, Jacoby, Lincoln, and North Central Bronx.
Having it in at least the 3 city hospitals would at least provide the opportunity for victims to be able to get the services that they need.
In a statement to Pix 11 News, NYC Health and Hospitals says, "We appreciate DA Clark's partnership and advocacy. We are reviewing her request and look forward to working together on this important issue."
The further you get out from Manhattan, the less likely you are as a survivor to receive an advocate when you go to a hospital and a trained safe examiner.
Emily Miles is the executive director of the NYC Alliance Against Sexual Assault. She says that even the rape crisis centers that do exist have waitlists as long as 6 months to a year for counseling and are underfunded.
Your access to rape crisis services should not be determined by your income or the color of your skin or the neighborhood that you live in.
Emily says a lot of survivors often never receive the mental health support that they need to work through the trauma, and she continuously advocates for increased funding. Corey, Shirley.
Yeah, and so talk about funding. What is the funding like?
So most of the funding comes funneled through the federal government. The state distributes it. The state itself, though, only allots $6.4 million for all of the rape crisis centers in the state. So that is not a lot of funding. And the city actually doesn't provide any funding at all. Any funding that comes to the city council has to allot in its discretionary funding.
Yeah, these women certainly deserve these resources. Thank you so much, Katie. All right, well, 1 year